Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. I am fully filled with avocado toast and egg, and I'm feeling nice and ready for some Monster Train. Today has been a recording day for me, you see, and was interrupted there by a very nice gesture on behalf of my SO to get me some avocado toast. I am a complete, this is an extremely millennial thing of me to just really like avocado toast, but also just generally speaking, it's very tasty. I just really like it as it turns out. You toss a little fried egg on there, you add some like red chili pepper flakes, and you get it on a nice like wheat bread or something, and you toast it just a little bit before putting it all together. It's great. It's honestly excellent. Big fan. So, anyway, that's what I had for breakfast. What have you had for breakfast? Assuming you're probably not watching this while having breakfast. What was your last meal? Anything fun? So, I don't know. Why did I go into the logbook? What am I doing? All right, we're playing Monster Train. We're going to continue on. I'm just kind of cherry picking champions that I want to play, see if I can hit some of the additional paths I haven't played before. So there's a lot of them I want to play. I'm going to focus on mostly Monster Train 2 clans for the moment. I think I will probably lock in on Monster Train 1 OG clans at some point, but for now I'm really just really want to get all the unlocks on MTU2 stuff, and I've still got a few levels to go. I'm almost at rank 10 on Lazarus. I'm on rank 8 on Underlegion, rank 7 on Luna. So ideally I keep hitting these and making some progress. I will continue to random my secondary at least. I think I want to play, I want to play another Madam Lion's main run. I had a bad time with her the first time I played, and part of it was because I didn't anticipate something. So if we go to the logbook real quick, and I look at her, you see, I still haven't even seen the rally path. Unbelievable on Bolide. But what I did see here is I took the incant line, and I was expecting that the rank 3 upgrade would be an incant spawn too. That was my whole goal. I was like, yes, it's going to be great. It's going to be that 112 scaling. It seems perfectly primed for it, but it wasn't. It's 111 all the way, and you just get etch. But my deck wasn't designed for etch, so you see I actually kind of I screwed the pooch a little bit. I ruined that. So in the end, it was a big struggle fiesta. Now, I'd like to try some of these other paths. Man-eating, sap 2 to K5, cooldown 1, seems okay. The biggest struggle I think this is going to have is it needs to actually kill a unit, right? If it's not killing a unit, what is it doing? So Decay 5 isn't really getting there that quickly. I don't think that's actually doing that much. So I guess, I don't know, we'll have to see. This seems weak to me, though. I mean, even if you ramp the numbers, like what, SAP 4, 6? I mean, SAP 6 is really good on cooldown 1, don't get me wrong. But I could also just play Tome of Evergrowth and not take a bad path here. The one I really want to try, though, is this Spore Singer path. Apply Decay 1 to enemy units on action, and then when a unit gains decay, it gains +2 stacks. This seems cracked. This is like Chillwind Tethys, but AoE. So, and a 2-space unit, of course, but like that's really good. So I want to try this path if we can see it. So we'll play some Madam Lion's main. This is also great because we're not rank 10 with this clan yet, so it feels good. And yeah, let's get some more experience in. So as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. These things are super cool and awesome. I am a big fan of what's going on with the channel. It's been doing excellent since the launch of the game. I'm hoping to keep that momentum going. So I'm recording a lot more episodes than I think I normally would. One, because I'm excited about Monster Train 2, but two, because the channel's doing great. So all things are good. It's very difficult to find the time to do it, especially with the runs being longer like they are, but all good, it is worth it. So yeah, that's about all I've got. Let's go ahead and click the button and get it going. All right, let's go. Random, 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 Covenant 10, great, cool, let's click it. Now I do also think that just in general, go to the logbook and show you again on her page. Just in general, I think Incant Spawn 1 is a really good splash for pretty much any of her lines, right? This just seems really good. So I'm excited about maybe taking one level of this for any kind of other path, like mixing and matching it with the others. The payouts for going all in on Spore Singer and Maneater need to be really good, right? Like if it's not doing a crazy boost on rank 3 of both of these, they have done this wrong. Because otherwise it's always correct to splash into Everbloom, and I think that's kind of a I don't like when it's always correct, right? I kind of prefer it when there's reasons to do it, like, oh, I need more spawn, great, I might pick it here, versus like, okay, well, I get a huge boost here, so maybe I take that instead. So I'm hopeful that by trying these other two paths out, we'll discover that there's a huge payout and we'll feel good about it. Hopefully, anyway. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing great, getting some Monster Train 2 in. We're really blessed up with some great games coming out this year. We've got Monster Train 2, Slay the Spire 2 will enter into early access this year as well. Very excited for that. There's a lot of things I haven't even talked about on the channel I'm excited for. Subnautica 2 is on the pipeline for early access this year. Amazing. Deltarune just came out. Just a lot of stuff. Man, this year also had Expedition 33, which is to date still my game of the year. So just so much crazy stuff. Anyway, I'm feeling good about it. A lot of things to do, a lot of things to enjoy. Today we are fighting... Excuse me, let me start above. Today we are Exile Underlegion Default Luna. So we have... What? Oh, that's what's... Okay, that's what's happening. I thought the game glitched. I pulled open the deck, and all I saw was my champion and 2 Vengeful Shards, and I said to myself, excuse you? I have no starting cards. And then I noticed that I have Pyre of Dominion, which I hadn't got to yet in my reading, and apparently that removes all your cards before you get to this point. So your deck is empty. Incredible. Alright, so I guess the fact that we are default Luna really doesn't matter at all because we don't have any of our starters anyway. Incredible. I'll read what the Pyre of Dominion does in a second. This is going to be fun. So, alright, we're fighting Entropy Seraph, which is always spooky. I think all of them are pretty difficult. I think, if I'm being clear with you, I couldn't really decide which of the Seraphs I think is the scariest. I think it depends on your run a lot, and I think all of them can really pummel you. Entropy, I'm terrified of his Covenant 10 boost. The fact that he picks up Chosen Ardents that buff the entire train is horrifying. He is very scary, and he also otherwise puts down your units pretty big time with sap and things like that. So, very dangerous. I think Entropy's a little weaker at earlier Covenants. It's not until he gets his Chosens that I think he really stands out. I think Dominion is probably the scariest at the lowest Covenant, but I do think Savagery is just generally fairly tough all the way through. So I think it's a reasonable matchup at Covenant 10. They're all pretty balanced against each other. I like that. Very spooky. We're fighting Pushback Archeon, and we're fighting Lifesteal Kale. Okay, we have Pyre of Dominion. So what this says is, I haven't played with this before on the channel, so that's exciting. Remove Train Stewards and starting cards. Immediately draft 4 packs and double each card picked. I love draft, just in general. Draft gameplay is a lot of fun. So I'm a huge fan of draft Magic the Gathering in general, like 10 booster packs or whatever. I haven't done it in a long time. Used to play Magic the Gathering Arena for a while, and it was always fun to... I loved the draft setups there. So anyway, Pyre of Dominion is very reminiscent of that. You draft 4 packs and you double each card picked. Crazy. Wild. This is probably absolutely cracked. Like, if I'm being honest with you, this might be able to give you some truly doomed starts if you have absolutely cursed luck. But I also think that, just generally speaking, you're pretty unlikely to see that doomed of a run. This seems like it should be, like, mega OP. Just thinking about it. If all your starter... You've removed, what, 14 cards? It's, what, 5 starters of each type and then 4 Train Stewards? So 14 cards are gone. 14 removals, and then you get to pick a bunch of stuff from drafts? Just so powerful. The swing here is crazy. Anyway, we're also starting with Infectory, Celestial Storm, and Prickly Puffball. Puffball's good. If we see the Decay version of Madam Lion's Mane, this is immediately a very good combo. So Hopefully that works out in our favor. All right. Ooh, all right, here we go. Uncommon Clan Pack 1. We have Cheery, Deathcap, Glow Room, Fertile Ground. I mean, Fertile Ground is the card you pick if you want to go into the etch line here. Very strong. Cheery Deathcap, however, is... This is big, right? The decay line here is big. Now, alternatively, Grow Room is kind of cracked to just roll into here. Cheery Deathcap is very strong. It's a really good endless target, just in general, very powerful. Imagine this thing with endless dualism. This Cheery Deathcap is like, this unit is easy to overlook, but this thing is crazy good, right? 14 decay. That pushes, what, 42 damage? Man, that even kills chosen, what are they called? Supplicants? Yeah, Supplicants on Dominion. The 35 HP guys. This thing is crazy. That's a threshold that not even Puffball meets with dualism. He does 30 damage with dualism. Crazy powerful. Okay, I mean, I like that a lot. This is a lot of power right now. It's also low impact on the redraws, right? All of these cards are very good. We don't know what our champion path is yet. Grow Room is just generally speaking very strong. Now, worth noting, we do have Infectory, so I don't know if we need the Grow Room as well. So I'm a little bit lower on this one here. Fertile Ground is good spawning. This is very powerful if we end up in the incant line. We're actually in a really bad place for the incant line here. We only have Celestial Storm as a spell. So this is actually, like, I need more consistent spell casting here. I'm going to take the Deathcap, I think. Okay. Escalation, Mooncaller, Cover of Night. I mean, I click Cover of Night here. It's a good card. It boosts me a little bit. It gives some time. I mean, it's not as good with the... It's not as good as other cases. I think it's still a really good card, though, if I'm being clear with you. Fun fact is, if you can apply Stealth to your units and then propagate 1 on them every turn, like this plus Grow Room is just infinite survivability, which is actually kind of wild to think about. We should click this card. Cover of Night, yeah. Moral Mistress. I have taken Etch cards. Better than Squad Leader here. Alright, lady. I haven't played with her because Etch lines seem difficult, but maybe we'll have it. Oh, and then we just get Selene Acolyte or Astrologer here. I have to pick some of them, right? My starting turn is 2 Ember so far. I mean, a floor of, like, Incant Lion's Mane with Etching plus double Moral Mistresses, and then you propagate 1 under cover of night, and the floor is, like, a bazillion damage that way. That's pretty darn good, right? So, okay. Now, of course, we'd have to find ways of cycling Etch cards. We'd run out of spells before we ran out of anything else. The problem is this clan doesn't have the support that Wormkin had in Monster Train 1, which is the ability to cycle consume cards. You don't have Wormkin Etchings. You don't have Broken Memories. You've got, like, what, Unearthed Treasure, and that's pretty much it. So, hit Unearthed Treasure or lose, I guess. They also do have some cards that have Consume baked in and then make copies of themselves, like Spreading Spores. But those are, like, they're good, but they're slow is the problem. I don't really know which of these units I want here. I guess I'll take the Sweeper just because if it ends up being important, it's good, right? We could slot it in the floor, sure. It's kind of an unhinged start, but it seems powerful. Sketches. I like sketches, kind of. You can kind of jam things together here. Sure, right? Sure. Although Trader's Quill could be really cool if I end up... I mean, I have Etch, Consume cards. Alright, I'll take the Trader's Quill, actually. It looks like we're feeling... Man, we're feeling this... Feeling this Etch angle, huh? Are we going to try to push Etch? I wanted to play something different, but the game is giving me all the tools to make me feel good about Everbloom. I literally am starting with Moral Mistresses, and I have Cover of Night. Pretty darn good. I can use Puffball and Cheery Deathcap to clear out bottom floors. I think it is the Incant Spawn one. Alright, fair enough. It's tricky, but I think that is the play. I think we have to click Titan Skin 1. I don't think that there's any real risk of us not being able to clear this. So, I mean, just Puffball existing should 1v1 this. We're going to do Madam Lion's Mane, Mistress upstairs, and I guess I'll put a Selene Acolyte downstairs. Sure. Seems pretty good to me. Cheery Deathcap. I'm going to save the Cheery Deathcap here, I think. I guess I'll play an Infectory upstairs. Sure. Okay, fine. Great, I suppose. Okay. I'm trying to think. I don't want to burn my etches here. I think this is a great example of I will play a Cheery Deathcap in front and then let it die. I guess I'll play the other Moral Mistress middle. There's no reason not to here. Okay, fair, right? I will put another Infectory middle now. And I guess I play the other Selene Acolyte. Again, no reason not to. Any kills upstairs do add up, which is cool. I feel like we're very cleanly going to win this. We just airdrop in a Cheery Deathcap here, and we, yeah, win on bottom floor. Great work. Okay. I mean, I didn't have much doubt that there would be no real chance this guy could push through all this decay, and Puffball in general just obliterates this early combat, so pretty solid. I would like to, like, spawning pods is good. It's etch, it's spawn, it's a great kind of fusion of these. It's a good ratio of the card, too. The main downside, of course, is Calcified Ember is shown to us. Loam Coat in general is very strong. Loam Coat, by the way, you just plop that into your boy Puffball, and my man wins. So I think we're just going to take the Loam Coat here. It's really good. I really like both Starstruck and Phase Blessing here. Just so good in general. I need incants that are consistent for my spawn upstairs. I think Starstruck, both of these are killer good. I'm going to take the Starstruck here because Daze is very strong. And also, more importantly, I don't want that Calcified Ember. Now, -2 in Consume is big. The only thing that I'm worried about a little bit is I don't actually think the Luna Banner is that impactful here. I'm going to go to the right. Am I? Smidge Stone could be cool. True. I'll take the right. Yeah, Steel Shot. Dualism. I know what you're thinking. Dualism the Moral Mistress, but what if you Dualism this Deathcap instead? Or what if I Dualism Puffball? Man, I want to Dualism everything. Let's look at this Underlegion banner here real quick. Amorous, Inoki. How does Cluster Colonel look here? He's not bad. He's a good unit, I think. Spawn 4, solid. The problem is I need to fit things on my floor. Ember is going to be a challenge. I don't think it's Amorous Inoki. Is it? Maybe. I don't have a lot of defense. It's true. I don't have a lot of defense. And I did skip the grow room, which would have been the way that I would make the stealth permanent. So we could still do some, remove consume on it or whatever, I guess. We could also tank on the fungi, so fair enough. Not bad. I'm just trying to think of what this floor looks like. Cluster Colonel. It's not bad. Let me be clear. I don't think it does what I want. I'm going to skip that. I think we have enough units here. The Dualism, I don't know who I'm putting this on. You could also take Quick into a Selene Acolyte, and this with Sweep is pretty darn decent. I don't know if I need to lean into that, though. All three of these units want this pretty badly. The Moral Mistress is a pretty solid pickup if I do what? I'm just trying to think of what this floor looks like. How durable is this? She's not durable at all. She has 10 health. Okay, so I was going to say if she was a tank, I could smidge, put the Mistress in the back. It's just a matter of, like, what gets this dualism? I'm definitely buying it. Just a question of where it goes. It's just a question of where it goes. I think Cheery Deathcap is powerful, but I think we would have to see the Endless first, right? I think taking the dualism prospectively on Cheery Deathcap is a low impact purchase. If you then miss the Endless, you have paid a lot for little gain. I think you could argue it onto Puffball, but I think Puffball better depends on other things. I want him to live, right? So if I Loam Coat him plus maybe something else, Loam Coat, Large, Titanite, he's cooking. I'm going to dualism the Moral Mistress here. Now, I don't know what I want to put as her secondary upgrade. It might just be a plus 25 health, but I do also think Smidge Stone is a serious contender. Magic in an arms shop coming up. Okay, I feel like that might always be the case. I don't actually know, but I feel like I always see a magic shop on Ring 3. I've never seen a steel shop as far as I can remember. So, that might just be RNG though. Don't know what I want to put on this. It's not. Is it a? If it's a reroll just straight into a plus 25, I could just do that. It's plus 20. It's not a plus 25. Doesn't Entropy Seraph hit for 35 though? 35. I'd have to incant on that floor. It's doable. It's super doable. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on to our money here. There might be a smidge on ring 4 or whatever. I need to draft things that let me incant. I think we're okay here. I'm going to move on. Mark of Invasion. This should be all right. Also, I think I just need the money, right? It's fine. Okay. Puffball, bottom floor. Great. Mistress upstairs. This is the dualism one. I will continue to play, I guess, Selene Acolyte downstairs. There's no reason not to. All right. So upstairs, I can bap 1 out, right? And then I'm going to take 3, and I'm going to give Loam Coat to Puffball, which does just win this combat, I think. Right. Could just win the combat. Now here, this is going to be a Infectory, Cover of Night upstairs angle. We clear the floor, and then I Cheery Deathcap middle to get the Collector. Man, that's huge. 16 decay on 1 etch is, if I can sustain that, that's wild levels of power. Oof. Friends, yes. I do think I save more health on this floor by clicking Celestial Storm here. Yeah, we do. It saves 4 to the Pyre. Cool, sure. And then I think it is kind of free real estate. I think Puffball just wins. Yeah, Puffball just crushes. And then it doesn't super matter here, I guess. I can just Zamboni him. There we go. I don't click buttons. There's no reason to. There you go. Play a Moral Mistress on middle. She's chilling. She punches. Yeah, Puffball just wins with some regen. Here he's doing great. Cool. Doesn't even need upgrades. Amazing. We take 5. We walk. Rot is probably critical. We know we have Heralds in our future. We know we do. And I need big spell power. So this is a card that can answer a Herald. Gravity. Now, we've seen what intrinsic gravity can do. I think we click this. Intrinsic gravity, we open in full moon. Let's go to the magic shop here. I think we can cook here. Double stack. -2 and consume. That's like the perfect. So I think we're going to do a +20 consume into 1 Celestial Storm. And then I'm going to -2 and consume the other. Remember, we're trying to etch here. We're going to lean into the etching. Double stack goes into Starstruck. Yes, I can re-roll Intrinsic is online. So Intrinsic on Gravity is big. It is the play. Luna Banner says Shade Guard. Man, this guy's a beefcake. If it is, he's a 1540 for 2 Ember, 3 space. That's Beefcake Man. But Resolve, if it is New Moon, gain plus 10 attack and plus 15 health. That is a solid unit. He could potentially just sit on a random floor and punch. Alternatively, Lunar Priestess is actually super online, right? We can fit her on the floor. So what you're doing here is you're doing Mistress, Lion's Mane, Lunar Priestess, right? Then you put other Mistress on middle and you elevator her immediately. It's a really good... This is a... I don't know. She doesn't add much. Conduit, I guess. The number, it helps. If we can... I mean, it's something. If we see Propagate, we can propagate Conduit with this. I also do get some control over phasing. I don't think we're going to Moon Cycle much, but I think she's kind of free real estate. Let's grab her, right? I think she feels like she's free real estate here. Do I put that plus 25 in anything? Plus 20, I guess. No, I don't think so. Let's go in here. Great. Wrath, Benevolence, or Courage. Restore friendly units to full health. Advance, restore to full health, and gain armor equal to the amount healed. Or Wrath, attack. It's kind of a weird pickup here, but I mean, I think if I'm going to do anything, it's Courage in Puffball. Let him lower down, let him abuse an ability, and then he heals himself and gains armor. If I give him a large stone, he's pretty happy about that. We don't have an overstack here, right? But that's fine. The unfortunate thing is, even if I had overstacked Moral Mistress, none of these abilities are good for her. So I think I will Courage into Puffball. Sure, bud. Why not? Walk the path of the angels, my mushroom lad. All right, and I think we move on. Yes, fortunately, money aligns with Steel Shop coming up, because I think I would have been poor otherwise. We take the Titan Trial, do not misclick it. Great, okay. He has 150 bonus health in this mode. Wow, this really is like Covenant 11, by the way. Really is. All right, order sequencing doesn't really matter here. Lunar Priestess. Great. Puffball. Go live downstairs, my friend. And then other Mistress middle. Right? And then now we immediately can ascend her up. We get Infectory. And then this is Cover of Night action. And yeah, 135 damage on turn 1. Seems good, my guy. This is just Cheery Deathcap, blow up bottom floor. Sure. It just blasts bottom floor, seems decent. The pushback just straight up does not matter here because I was stealthed. Go team. Moon Ritual now exists, which is fun. I might as well take it. It's an incant for some value at least. I want to save my consumes. Oh, spicy. I'm going to go ahead and drop a rot on this front dude here. We'll take the one from this. It's fine. See, now he can advance. See, this is it, right? This is immediately it. He goes, huzzah, and now I'm in front. And then we give him a loam coat, and he's winning. We double stack Slam the Boss, and then we play the Ephemeral out, which is a troop. I mean, that is a free incant. I forgot to mention this before. So it's a guaranteed free incant every turn. It's a shame that the Ephemeral doesn't count as an etch, or this would be cracked, but we're still looking pretty good. Our buddy boy downstairs is basically indestructible, which is good news. I will continue to double stack Slam upstairs. I will not incant up floor. Yeah, okay, fair. Get him, Selene Acolyte. Great. Sure. Neat. I guess I can shoot the boss. Great. Maybe he returns to this floor then. No reason to click any of this? Yeah, fine. Alright, doing decent. Yeah, see, he comes back to this floor. I had a feeling that might happen. Great news. Excellent news, in fact. This is a decent cover of Night Play. We'll click it. Completely blow up this floor. Amazing. Pretty sure Puffball 1v1s this boss. Yep. As it turns out, Puffball does continue to just win the game. Great. How does this work? You have 30 health. Full moon attuned. I have no conduit on this floor. What is happening here? Oh, that's the Trader's Quill. Got it. Alright, cool. We figured it out. Go team. None of this really matters. Clicking cards because it's cool. We win. Thanks, Puffball. You're a G. My man's just like, alright, whatever. I'll sit here and enemies die upon me. That's a good combat. That went well. Spike of the Legion is good. Okay, Contagious. This is the one that I was talking about. Consume enemy units propagate 4. Add a copy of this card to your consume pile. I think this is a mandatory choice on an etch line. Yeah, I think so. We're clicking it. Great. Second, Puffball, Amorous Inoki, Shade Guard again. Trying to think what I actually want to do here. Ember does seem useful. Most of these banner units are kind of dead on arrival. Like, I'm not upgrading all of them, right? I will go to Steel Shops. I probably want to remove a Moral Mistress and then dupe the other one, if I'm being honest. So there's that. Shadeguard is not bad, and I do actually have, with the Lunar Priestess, control over phase. He could go chill on middle for a while. I actually like him. We're going to grab him. I'm going to take Ember here, and we're going to move on. I will go to the Steel Shop, which I think is important here. Endless. All right. Underlegion banner says another Moral Mistress or Puffball. Skip. Life Forge. We're going to go in on... This is, I believe, correct to etch for Spawn 2. Is it? Is it, though? Good survivability. Really good survivability for this floor. Which I think is the most important thing we could get, right? As much as I think Spore Singer Pivot here is strong for the synergy with Moral Mistress, I think we do enough decay to kill floors. Like, if I have 2 of those things on the floor with dualism, I etch anything and it implodes them, it's good. So I think the survivability of another etch unit here is good. I'm going to go in on Everbloom. Now, I see Multi-Strike and I see Endless. Endless Cheery Deathcap is cracked, right? It's actually cracked, I think. Yes, I will multi-strike. You guessed it, Shade Guard. My man is gonna be legit. Trust. Regen 10. I don't think we do that here. Next Steel Shop's actually next floor, which is fantastic. So save your money. I must click this trial. Yeah, cool. Good pickups all around. Great pickups. Okay. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike, which means what? I've noticed I get this like reverb sometimes. I'm trying to figure out what causes that reverb. It could be in... What is that? Is that my desk? It's not something that used to happen, but now it's gone. I don't know. Anyway, I know someone has called out there's like a reverb that sometimes happens, and I don't know what causes it. but I'm going to be on the lookout for it. Anyway, I'm clicking this multi-strike trial. This just means they kill themselves on Puffball, so great, right? Cool. Enter the Puffball. Now, I will then do Lion's Mane, Dualism 1, yes. Then I'm going to play Moral Mistress, Shade Guard, Lunar Priestess. And these Selene Acolytes are not long for this world, I don't think. Cool. Anyway, here's Cheery Deathcap. Legit. Infectory. I will ascend. I'm going to pull up the Moral Mistress here. That is, I think, correct. Great. Cool. A lot of things attack. Oh no, corruption. It sucks. It's okay. Heal yourself. Here's some armor. He's going to eat dirt, I think. Okay, we play Cheery Deathcap. Also legit. Great news. I want to sit on Shade Guard. We're not going to Moon Ritual here. I want him to... Actually, I can Moon Ritual because I then can Cover of Night to go back to it. That is an etch being spent, but that's okay. I could actually just Infectory downstairs, and it's not terrible. It reduces some of this, but it's fine. Like, it's okay. Because we still get the Cheery Deathcap angle, right? Which is super legit, actually. And then we go into Night here, and it's good. We chill. Our guy punches here. The next time I draw the Ascend, I'll have Full Moon and bring him upstairs. But, like, we're holding on down here. That's okay. Seems fine. And this is preventing a lot of the corruption getting into our lad, which I think is worth it. Cool. I can daze something, which is great. Stay alive, Loam Coat. Let's double daze. Guy in back just kills him, right? And that's good. I can end in New Moon, which is good. Great. My guy on middle is about to just absolutely pop off, right? Puffball still among the living, as it were. I wish to charge, then we Puffball, or then we Cheery Deathcap here. I'm saving etches for when I need them, right? It's true. We end in New Moon, my guy punches. It's good. Save the etches. I guess I'll play the Selene Acolyte. Sure, do damage. Why not? Get it out of here. Okay. Puffball is doing excellent, actually. And now I wish to ascend Shade Guard. I then play Cheery Deathcap, which does in fact actually... Where is 110? I guess this makes sense. He's attuned. It's daytime. We're just going to send this floor to the Shadow Realm. Okay, cool. That I think is worth, right? 387. Good luck, buddy. Cool, yeah, he's dead. Here's Rot, and yeah, we've done it. I even have a multi-striker on my floor that's doing plenty of damage, and now it's like, hey, wait, how do we win this combat? And it's actually super simple, right? He descends, doesn't matter. I don't have to click Contagious, there's no reason to. But yeah, like, easy mode, 60 decay, like we can just ramp on that, and that's good. I think we've got it kind of figured out here. Grow Room is really good. Grow Room lets me do the stupid stealth thing I was talking about, and it's not as good as Infectory when it comes to spawning troops, but it is better in other ways. Despite the fact that it has a calcified ember, I will click it here. I also like Mushy Room. Man, Planetarium is also good. Moonbeam is okay. Cosmic Bolt is... That's a conduit payout. I can make it cheaper. Alright, we'll take it. I need some incants that are solid here. Great, we move left. Steel Shop again because I need more of this. Smidge Stone. Okay. Titanite is for sure going into Puffball. Absolutely. Okay. I will Conduit 5 into Lunar Priestess. I think it's really good. I will Smidge Stone the Moral Mistress. This lets us... Wait. Let me think about this. If I dupe you... It's only 4 space taken on the floor. Would I play both of them? Right? Interesting. I'm trying to think if there's a world I can get Shade Guard in front without making him the smidge target, right? Problem is I'd have to ascend twice. I would need a spell chain or an emote tome. I can incant to tank, is the thing. I can incant to tank on Seraph and on Titans. So I think this is correct. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say this is correct. We'll make it tiny. I'm going to re-roll on this. Endless again. Endless is not what we wanted. I will take a plus 20 into the Lunar Priestess here. That lets me put this in front, actually, which is minorly funny, right? Quick. No, I don't think so. I want to remove cards. Great, I get to remove cards. We're going to remove both Selene Acolytes here. They are very difficult to play. I will look at the Horde. Draw an equipment card from your deck and make it cheaper. Although I like Split Anvil a lot more here. I've made some consume plays, but it does mean I can do things like play Cosmic Bolt or Rot and make my whole hand free. So I think Split Anvil is the pickup. We're feeling good about this. The removals at this point are like, what bad cards exist, right? In truth, I would like to remove the other Moral Mistress and go to a dupe pretty soon. So I'm thinking it is... Man, Magic Shop is so important, though. I need to make the etch card that creates copies cheaper. Like an intrinsic -1 on this would be huge. Then you just send that. I don't think we need this dupe before Kale, right? Because we already have 2 Moral Mistresses. It's good enough. I am thinking we absolutely must make another copy of Moral Mistress, though, here on this run. So when is that happening? I have 2 dupes in my path. Both are with arms shops. I will be honest with you. I think the Magic Shop coming up is simply too important to skip. Yeah, I think it's actually too important to skip. So we'll plan on single dupe on ring 8. I'm going to keep this Moral Mistress in my floor, right? So what this is going to look like is my floor will be Lion's Mane, 2 tiny Moral Mistresses, Lunar Priestess in front because it has the most hit points. It's not ideal, but it's something. And then on turn 1, we are elevatoring Shade Guard up. And he is punching from my floor. Yes. Now, do I need more steel shops? There's another steel shop in path. I'll tell you what I don't need is 2 arm shops here. So I think I could use it. A dualism goes on Cheery Deathcap. A multi-strike goes on Shade Guard. That is value on 2 out of 4. Or 2 out of 6, 7 upgrades? 2 out of 7 upgrades are pretty good. It's good rolls. In the worst of cases, I can take a large stone on Shade Guard comfortably. I could... I think that's kind of the only alternative. I guess Titanite would be okay. I don't know. I would rather prioritize damage number thing, so multi-strike here, because I am going to be chilling on him. He's going to be in the back. I don't think there's any world I can assemble the squad with him in front, is the thing. I would need Spell Chain, Emote Tome. I'd need to be dropping 3 units in somehow, or take space, which I think is untenable here. So I think we're chilling and moving on. Do I have to purchase a removal here? Just look at all this stuff. No, I'm okay with the state of things. I do think Split Anvil helps a lot. Okay. I think we've made good progress. I should be able to blast Stone of the Undying here. Fine. Okay. Alright, Puffball back in. My man has Titanite now. We love to see it. Good. Shadeguard goes middle. We then go Lion's Mane, Priestess in front, just simply because she has the most hit points. Fair enough. I think it is just objectively correct to keep playing Cheery Deathcap, right? I will ascend. I do need Lady on the floor here. Remember, we have Split Anvil. I think it is correct to do this. Then we can play the Contagious here, which makes a copy of itself. And then I just zap him, right? He doesn't even kill anything now, but he does get dropped out, so fine. I can play the other Cheery Deathcap here, which is good. We will grow room upstairs, and I will put Stealth in now. Right? This is solid. I will leave it... What is happening here? No valid target? What? Excuse you? Okay. It got stuck on something. I was going to say I will leave you as nighttime for Shade Guard. I could propagate Conduit here, which I love, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we let it ride. It's fine. Okay. Cheery Deathcap. Amazing. If I see end dualism for this thing, we're blowing up. We're going crazy, right? Oh no. That didn't happen the way I thought it would. Okay, so I've learned, apparently, that stealth ticks down before grow room goes. That is spicy, but good to know, I guess, right? Spicy, but good to know. That's not what we like to see, but all right. I will be playing the Calcified Ember here. I will be playing Cheery Deathcap because, trust me, it's correct. And I guess I will be incanting on mid-floor. Okay, we're going to leak this man. Thanks to the reanimate, unfortunately. Just kind of what we're expecting, I guess. I am going to be blasting mid-bottom floor here, so that's good. Great. Cool. I can then Contagious here, which I think is pretty critical, in my opinion. I guess I could just blast this dude, too. I like the Contagious play because it is an... Huh. It's tricky. I think Propagate 4 on enemies is pretty good, huh? What I should do, actually, is I should ascend my lad up, right? And then here, I think we already know this wins because my man is in the back. So I'll go ahead and Cosmic Bolt here into the cover of night. I should have Moon Ritualed first. True. That's okay. Yeah, Stealth ticks down before Propagate Room procs. That's unfortunate. Huh. Okay, let's plan upstairs. First things first, we Contagious upstairs for sure. There it is. That's numbers we like. I should probably have... Yeah, I'm going to charge forward here. We'll put Cheery Deathcap in front. I should probably have dazed him first, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Fine. Take 1 here. Okay. We're not, like, in control of this run first. I don't think this is nearly as solid as a lot of others that I've seen. We managed to push just, like, a ridiculous amount of his Titan skin down, so, I mean, he's dead, right? Here, eat some more badness. Great. Right? We will continue to click cards. It's good. I will rot the boss here so I can Celestial Storm upstairs. And then I just descend him and he's gonna die anyway at this point. It doesn't matter. Passes away to decay. We easy win this, right? I sit in. We're gonna Cosmic Bolt here, which is a good opener. Then we daze him. Then we go nighttime. Then we hit him with the Contagious here. And yeah, good. Great news, I guess. 85 decay seems decent. We took a hit, but I think it worked out just fine. 8 damage, not too bad. Wax Cap. Now, we have Mushy Room, though. Mushy Room, though, is the pickup. I think Mushy Room middle is a classic play. Enemies rise with sap, and then if I play Contagious on them... Yeah, okay. Alright, doing it. Glittering Draught or Moonrise. Both of these are good cards. They say Consume, which is great. I will take the Glittering Draught because I think the Conduit goes hard here. Okay. We're going magic side. I decided previously that this is too important. We need to upgrade our thing. Yeah, like seriously, I need to make this Contagious like super replayable. I'm going to intrinsic that. The -2 in Consume. Double stack. Okay, double stack makes Cover of Night actually work, which is really important. 20 in Consume? I guess I could burn cards. -2 in Consume on Rot. We're really just sending everything, huh? Every card says Consume. All about ammo, I guess. Sure, actually, right? Reroll. Remove Consume permanently on this double-stacked Cover of Night seems pretty good, if I was being clear with you. This gives us Relentless Scaling and Offensive Scaling, which is surprisingly good. Now, it's never Contagious. This is I get a -1 in Contagious. This is it, right? This card right here is, if I could make an X5 of Contagious, I would. Now, unfortunately, I think X1ing my Moral Mistress is better, but, you know, this is still huge, right? You have to do this. You have to make this -1. This needs to be weaponized. If I had seen a spell chain, I might have clicked it. The problem is the spell chain copy doesn't have Consume, so it doesn't actually etch. It becomes ephemeral, which is different. It makes it auto-purge. It's not as good as you would want it to be. So spell chain, I mean, despite the fact that the effect happens twice, it's not as good as just making it free and playing it more times. This means every card redraw is very strong, so yeah, we do this for sure. Remove Consume permanently. I think giving yourself a relentless plan in the case where things are rough is important. So I'm going to go ahead and remove Consume on this double-stacked Cover of Night. The holdover here is just on Starstruck. I have good phase control. This could just be a nice way of saying, hi, I have dazed everything a billion times to Sunday. Could also hold over Cosmic Bolt and give it a +10. I probably want to do that anyway. Pretty good, right? I mean, the thing you have to ask yourself is, if I have permanent... The stealth element requires I have Grow Room and Cover of Night active. Right? Having another tool that dazes something in a big way. This means if something leaks, I could have it walk up with Dazed instead. This is like a really good play, I think. I think it's this. Holdover. There's also the argument of holdover on gravity, and then you can assemble the squad easier, right? Then we can actually keep the other moral mistress in play. As it stands, she's probably going to get murdered. That's okay, though, right? It's fine. I want to get the Shade Guard up. All right, cool. Yeah, I think this is a tricky holdover. We're always going to put the plus 10 into Cosmic Bolt here. It's a good payout. 50 damage boost. Love that for me. I think we get more mileage out of this holdover, right? This really protects us against some very scary things. And it incants on our floor, which is great. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Okay. Cool. Let's go look at the armory. Moonlit Glaive is how we weaponize Shade Guard's multiple hits. So, clicking it, as it turns out, it seems decent. Happy about that for sure. They nerfed this card. 2 Ember. You hate to see that. It's okay for the card itself, but what it does more than anything is it makes it really hard to merge it with other things. Because not many runs can really support like 4 Ember merges, or 3 Ember merges even. Some of them, right? Like you need Ancient Pyre Tap, or a lot of Ember generation, or something like that. So, I don't know. Do I have to remove anything here? It's what? Steel Shop next? I guess it could be the Arm Shop. Got an Arm Shop coming up on Ring 8. It's not that big of a deal. I think it's Steel Shop next. Is it? What am I looking for? Dualism. Seeing Dualism or Multi-Strike is big. Seeing us Steel Shop before the end of the game. And also, I think the healing is a good play. Removals are nice. Yeah, okay. I'll save my money here. I think we're okay into Kale. Yeah. We're okay into Kale. Cool. Yes, click button. Okay, great. It was a really good magic shot for me. Really good. Take the Titan Trial. All right, we're moving on. Okay. Floor. Puffball, my hero. Go. Ordering, sequencing does not matter. Positioning does, however, matter. Shade Guard and then Moral Mistress is protected. Okay, we have a Daze active here. I do get Cheery Deathcap active, which kills the Cherub, which is great. I do wish to ascend as a priority. Actually, here's a play. We want to put Cheery Deathcap in front here as a tank. Then we ascend our lad upstairs. Right? I don't have to daze on this one, which is kind of alright. I mean, I probably click it anyway, but... I mean, actually, I self-shoot here, right? It's fine. It's weird, but it's fine. Then I'm going to rot the boss, right? It's big because we're etching on this turn. Then I'm going to Contagious the boss. My man is chilling at 58 decay on turn 1, which is, I believe, pretty good, right? Okay, now, what I would like to do... We need the Loam Coat downstairs. I'd like to get the Starstruck online here. I definitely also think it's pretty critical to Cheery Deathcap bottom floor. Yeah. I'd like to end in... Here I'm gonna actually end in daytime here so that I can daze actively. I wish to daze mostly to stop Kale from resolving here. We'll take the 1. It'll have to do. Okay, we have... Our dude is online downstairs. We have the superpower upstairs. So let's click on... First of all, let's go into daytime, right? We go into daytime. I'm going to click Moonlit Glaive here. See, you can see the Ember challenges on this, right? I need to make some... This is a very expensive turn. I need to play Cover of Night, but I also need to play Starstruck, I think. So I will play Starstruck, and I will play Cover of Night, and this should enable us and get some scaling in the back. We lose Cheery Deathcap, but I think we'll be okay. And now we will be propagating enough once we see the grow room, right? We don't have it yet. Now, here you have to ask the question of how do I avoid losing? And I think we do that by playing a Full Moon Celestial Storm with Split Anvil, which blows up the floor. Then we're going to Cover of Night here. Should have played the stupid Moon Ritual first. Alright, I'm going to give up some scaling on this, I think. It'll have to do. The days is important, I think. Yeah, fine. I played that in the wrong order. Sequencing is bad. Whatever. Okay, sure. Bottom floor. Doing great. We're doing great here. Good. Okay, so top floor's clear. Cheery Deathcap can come live on middle floor. Good for him. I wish to Cosmic Bolt something into the ether. Okay, makes a lot of things free. Let's walk into... We have Conduit on almost everything, but I want to put it in front. I'm going to end in Full Moon. I realize that's not ideal. Okay. Because it makes it so we propagate the Conduit on 5 units now, and I'm going to continue to daze the boss here. I guess I will Infectory mid-floor. Why not? Get it out of there. Sure. We're clearing top. Good. Okay, how does bottom floor look here? He's doing great, actually. He's holding on. Amazing. We are doing big numbers. I do think we want a Cheery Deathcap downstairs. Pretty durable enemies. Good. I can and should click Contagious here, which clears everything. Great. I've really botched the whole situation on Moon Ritual scaling. This is a big bummer for me. But, you know, fair enough, I guess. I'm going to Elevator the Cherub out, because I do not want Kale to eat it. Great. And then we're going to continue to daze Kale here. And we are chilling, I suppose. We clear the whole floor. Great. Bottom floor, my man gets hit a bunch. Legit. We'll put a mushy room down there, at least. Cool. Now here I can actually do the thing I want to do, which is we Moon Ritual into dazing the boss into, hey wait, then I can Cover of Night back like a genius or something. And then I will click Cheery Deathcap. Clicking buttons, we like it. It's good. It's a tricky to navigate set of turns, but it is strong, right? And yeah, we win on bottom, and I haven't even done anything fancy here, right? We just click Cheery Deathcap pretty much out the gate, and then we charge and boost, and he's fine. Everything is killed. We daze him again for entertainment purposes. You get the Cover of Night. I don't even need the Cover of Night, but you might as well. And we're clearing this, and we're looking pretty decent about it. And then, yeah, he just wins downstairs easily. There's so much decay, it doesn't matter. All right, we take 2 damage, we get out of here. Tricky turns, but good. Do I want another Contagious? And I think the answer is yes, but no. I'm going to take Stardust Invocation. It is an etch, and if I ever draft it with my existing Contagious, it's cracked because it creates copies. Title turning is cool, right? If this were Dominion, I might consider it. Dominion Seraph specifically. It's not. It's Entropy. So with Entropy in mind, I think we can get away with lower hit point values as long as I retain the stealth uptime. So yes, Stardust Invocation, looking good. I wish to draw more cards, looking good. Okay, I think we have this, right? We're going to go fish for a dualism here. And also the Pyre health is, like, incredible. Give me dual... Oh, baby. Cheery Deathcap is cracked. Yes. I'll re-roll this, sure. Can't afford any of the cool stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and give Shadeguard some conduit then. It's fine, right? It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's okay. We take removals. So, what are the worst cards in my deck right now? It's a tough answer. I think if I was going to clean things up, I might clear out the bad Cheery Deathcap, and I would clear out an Infectory, because I think those are the least impactful cards. Everything else does something. Moral Mistress we can clear out later. I'll keep the Cheery Deathcap because I can at least play it. I'm going to dumpster both Infectories here. These just kind of get in my way. We take the upgrade. I will go for Etch Spawn 4. Yep, I think it's good. You want to purge a unit? Purge a card here? If I purge, this is a purge on what? The worst card here. Cheery Deathcap, and that's not very bad. So we're going to chill and move on. I think we're fine. Yes. I think we've got this. Savagery's Final Assault. There's a strong argument for just leaving Shadeguard on middle here. Take 0 from the amalgams. Problem is we're not aligning the damage turns. We will stack Stealth on Rax, so I don't care about him. Yeah, alright, we're fine. Yeah, we just stack Stealth on Rax, and my boy is going to cease to be Puffball. Good. We always play this the same way, so I'm not terribly concerned about it, but, you know, strong argument for leaving Shadeguard alone. We always ascend the... Oh god, his conduit makes me do more damage to the Moral Mistress. True. We get the Cover of Night in play here, which is great. I get the Dualism Cheery Deathcap, which is also BT-dubs great. I can put this in the back because the sweepers kill it, which is good news. I can do a lot of fun stuff here, right? We're going to Grow Room, right? I'm going to go ahead and Stardust Invocation here onto Contagious, right? Then I'm going to Cover of Night, and I'm going to double tap Contagious, which is huge. Big spawning, which is great news. Take 1, but I'm okay with it. Remember, I think damage taken here is permanent, which is a concern. So try not to take damage, right? It's kind of the idea. I will play the Vengeful Shard, and I will put Conduit on someone else for the propagation, and then that'll boost Shadeguard at the end of his turn. Yes, okay, good. Alright, we're in full moon. This guy upstairs is doing a bazillion D damage. We expected this. I can send him to the Shadow Realm, however. Also daze him. Pretty cool. I'm going to hit him with that Rot, though, which actually does kill him. I can Starstruck for money, right? This is the challenge of not having... See, not having the Shadeguard up here punching numbers is part of the challenge here. We end in New Moon. It's good. I think we benefit stronger from playing every Cheery Deathcap here, right? 21. It's good. If I can keep these numbers relatively up for the next few waves, I think we're golden. Alright, I have to clear top floor. I do have to clear top floor. I can clear top floor with a Daze card, so we'll click it at least. I think that's good. I do have the Contagious play here, which will be played on floor. 42, he heals 150, so that's what, 192 with Decay, he dies in 1, so he is dead already. Cool. Moonlit Glaive goes middle here. I want to play that out for sure. I am going to prioritize Cheery Deathcap on the double heavy floor, not the floor that's already being cleared. And I think Cheery Deathcap is just needs to be played. Yes. End in night. Okay. Guy walks up. He's going to heal. It's fine. He's dead in 1. Good. Puffball lives. Good. Go for days first. I think we're Oh, we clear top floor handily here, don't we? Yeah, we have the Celestial Storm active and the Cosmic Bolt, so we're actually just super fine here. Great. I can just daze something downstairs. I want to play Deathcap into... And I do think I need to play the Deathcap, so I take the 1 here. Play it into the double heavies. Let's... Top floor is cleared. I could incant. It's fine. I don't really know if I care that much. Let's daze one of the heavies downstairs. I think that's fine. I wish to Moon Ritual. Then we double stack Cover of Night to end back in New Moon. I get to Laser Beam something, which I will just do mid-floor, dude. Take 1. Okay. I think we kind of have this, everyone. I think we kind of have it. So... I will play Cover of Night here upstairs. It etches, but more importantly, we want to stack stealth big numbers, right? We do click the Contagious. Big etch value. I wish to Cheery Deathcap downstairs. Great. Play the Vengeful Shard. I will... incant upstairs, and then not play the Moon Ritual. I could descend here. It doesn't really matter. I guess I'm going to stab a guy downstairs, whatever. It's fine. I think I misplayed that by Cover of Nighting early, but our man has very low hit points. This is the turn for him to go. Power Up mode. Incredible. Cheery Deathcap activated. Okay. Form of excellent gameplay. Amazing. Hit him with that Contagious downstairs, maybe? Wait. We're going to hit him with the Celestial Storm upstairs, which comes pretty darn close to clearing the floor, but doesn't. Fascinating. What is the best way to get rid of this amalgam on bottom? He's not dying is the problem. I can do it with Contagious. I think if I just play the Starstruck up here, we clear top, then I walk into night, then I can Contagious downstairs. Man, he lives. He lives. That's, you know what, a bummer. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna let it ride. I take 5 there. Okay, sure. We take 5. Okay. Now, I should get my man out. He's out. Great. And now we daze the boss so he doesn't get the resolve trigger. Genius. I'ma hit him with the Cheery Deathcap. Genius. Hit him with the Contagious upstairs. Actually, I think we laser beam the Amalgam, which kills that. Perfect. End in night mode. Click Contagious. Okay. Perfect. And then we win. We daze him. I can even keep Shade Guard alive. Good job. Then we go nighttime. Then we click Cosmic Bolt, and the rest of this plays out for free. And I ascend the boss, and we lose with gravity. Whoops. No, it's fine. We're actually super good. Okay, great. The Decay mount is enough damage, and we got Shade Guard on floor. We took 8, which is probably the best we could have done there. Let's see. Mushroom Cloud is pretty much a snap click here. This does AoE damage. Sacrifices a fungi I already have and says etch, so cool. Great. Ritual Tome is... yeah, okay, great, I think. Hard to argue with it. We go for the dupe. I know I need this. Money. Sell me goods. Shroomponics, please. Let's see. Ancient Roots. I mean, this makes the first card I play each turn free or cheaper. This kind of hurts, I guess, the split anvil, but I don't know if I care that much. Probably still worth it. Zone of Silence. It's expensive. It's expensive. What am I doing? 6 Ember? Where is it? Let's count it up. 1, 2. I'm going to dupe for 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we don't really have a deployable opportunity here. It's probably okay. I think I still buy the Ancient Roots, right? It's good, right? Sometimes it'll make... yeah, okay, fine. It's just a -1, which is acceptable. Sure. Lunar Lantern, I get some bonus attack. I don't care, right? If I had a more coherent floor in unit types, I might, but we have 1 Selene and 1 Silent, so whatever. Reroll that. The first time each turn a spell card with Consume is played, draw 1. Yes. Light isn't... Sinner Salve. I mean, Sinner Salve means I can play out the Calcified Ember and both Vengeful Shards at no cost, which is great. I'll take it. It saves Pyre health, and at this point I'm valuing every little bit of it. So, okay. I will say, Silence Room does let Puffball clear... what's it called? Heralds, right? Because it would silence the enchant on those guys, which means that he continues to function, which is pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool in the entropy. It's expensive. What merge would I do here? Good question. I don't think I need to merge on either of these. Zone of Silence is an entertaining thought. I don't really have anything else I want from the trinket shop. I'm not buying the Moonstone. I'm ending in night in New Moon because I want Shade Guard to pop off. So, great. This man, by the way, claps. I love this unit. Shade Guard, excellent. Big Mothman punch with stick. Good, it turns out. The dupe here, I think, is... man, it's difficult. I really want another copy of Contagious, is the thing. We saw how impactful it was when I hit the Stardust Invocation on it, man. I really want another copy of that. I'm just debating, like, if this improves my density enough that I'm drawing Consume cards every turn, then I'm okay just leaving... tough, man. It's tough. The problem, of course, is I can't fit the current third Moral Mistress on the floor. So I think this is such a difficult decision. Again, the dupe is always such a challenge, right? I think we have enough stealth. We have technically enough survivability. Cheery Deathcap, by the way, is just the hero of this run. None of these other cards should be duped. No. I have enough. I have enough of this stuff. It's really only 2 questions. Do I want another Contagious? Do I want another Moral Mistress? It's tough, man. It's really tough. I think think it's Moral Mistress. I think it is. So this does two things, right? The first thing is obviously it increases the amount of etch I'm doing by 8. Good. It's already an improvement. The other more impactful thing is that especially on Titans, I don't have to leave Shade Guard on middle. Brother can ascend immediately, and that works because I can fit the second Moral Mistress on the floor because she's smidge stoned. So this is actually like, this coalesces into a much cleaner opening on Titans, which I think is super critical here. So let's, duplicating the Moral Mistress. We're good. I will purge anything that hurts my deck at this point. I will consider Zone of Silence here just for entropy. Because I have to answer. I have some answers for those heralds, by the way. I have Celestial Storms. I have Cosmic Bolt. I can gravity them around. Like, we have tools. I can just shoot them with Starstruck. Like, man, I think Zone of Silence, man, if it's with 2 Embers still, I think I might have grabbed it here. But 3 is such a hard ask. 3 gets in the way of all my other stuff. Now, I did take up the Ancient Roots here, so that helps a little. But just a little, right? Just a little. I think we have enough answers. I'm going to re-roll on it. Spell Sanctum's kind of cool. It's not useful for my Propagate room, but it's kind of cool. I will just take another Moonlit Glaive here. This I can just put on something else on my floor, which is cool. I'm going to go ahead and purge other Cheery Deathcap here. This is the less good one. This basically just means I draw into the better one faster. Yes, I can afford one more purge. All of my cards are really good, which is great, which means I can cut the bad Moral Mistress here, because she isn't playable on turn 1. So she is a bad draw. Now that I have this, okay. All right, 28 cards in the deck. I could afford a Steward's Quarters, or that's about it. Do I want that? No. Is there anything over here? No. All right, we've done as much as we can. I have 79 out of 95 hit points. We're going to be doing everything in our power to hold on to hit points during Seraph. Fortunately, it is entropy, which I think is... Well, I think Dominion would be equally... Well, I don't know. It's tough to call. Dominion and Savagery would both be scary here. We move on. I think we're fine. I think we have the tools. We click the Titan Trial, Sap 10. Oof. All right, fair enough. Okay, so the floor assembles pretty easily. Sequencing does not matter. I don't know. Yep, sure. She goes in front. Then we get 2 tiny ladies here. They're so tiny. Then we get Shade Guard middle, and we get Puffball. All right. We do just get to burn the Calcified Ember, which is fantastic here. I do just get to daze Seraph, which is fantastic here, because this also stops him from applying curses, which is huge. Great work, right? Incredible. Let's Cheery Deathcap bottom, because reasons. Good. I'm going to go ahead and Cosmic Bolt the boss to make everything else free, right? Then I'm going to click Mushroom Cloud. Then I'm going to click Rot on him. Then I'm going to click Celestial Storm on him. Wow. Then I'm going to click Contagious. I have pumped 157 decay on him in turn 1. And I'm also pushing some damage. That is actually pretty wild. Okay, you can see the problem. 8 damage. Starstruck doesn't push it. It's bad, right? That's bad. We're going to go Daytime, right? Then I'm going to Starstruck the boss. Ugh. I think I needed to do that, but dang. He's just dead, I guess. Alright, well, heck. Fair enough, I suppose. Cheery Deathcap is going to have to do everything. Puffball's just dead. Alright. R.I.P. We do get cover of night upstairs, which I think is critical. I can, however, end the Herald here. Woof. Alright, so terrifying gameplay time. I need to Stardust Invocation the cover of night here. We are playing one upstairs. I'm going into daytime mode first, then I'm playing one upstairs. I'm playing one mid-floor so my guy lives. Then I am playing Cheery Deathcap to clear this horrifying floor. Okay. Alright. Sure. We've already lost Puffball, which is bad. Full Moon Attuned clears top floor. This is the first play, which should make a lot of other things free. I get Grow Room upstairs, which won't help with stealth because of the timer on this, but that's fine. I do get Ritual Tome upstairs, which I will play here. I can Daze, which I think is mission critical. I lose Cheery Deathcap. I think we ascend the healer out of space there. We go into night and we chill. Woof. Alright, brothers. Can we do it? Okay, we can do it. I've cleared out the damage booster on mid-floor, which is the main thing I was worried about. I do wish to Glittering Draught upstairs first for the draw. Excellent. I have a Daze online. I do think this is Contagious upstairs. Good. I do think we have to Cosmic Bolt the guy in middle here. I think I might have to Daze him too, actually. So we... No, I don't... I think we Cosmic Bolt him first to make the Daze card free. Then we go... Then we Daze him. Then we go Moon Ritual to Night, which helps. I have two... I get my cover of night next turn, which is really important. This is tough. I'm going to go ahead and put a Moonlit Glaive on... I should have one more of these. Yes, I have one more I haven't played. I'm going to go ahead and put this one into Madam Lion's main here, which does actually get that kill. We lose some troop, but again, this is part of the reason why we have the troop. Okay, comes upstairs. Scary time. How can I save my Shade Guard? I easily clear top floor. I do not have the tools. Do I... Cover of Night on middle is a misplay, I think. How do I approach you? I'm always going to be able to Contagious upstairs, which at least is something. This is a tough turn. Okay, I need to ask the question. I'm winning Relentless. I need to not lose before then. So the question is, I can clear this floor. I must play Contagious up here. It clears all the mid lines. I can Daze the front line. He's out. Great. Top floor is acceptable. Now, the real question comes to, can I afford to Cover of Night middle to save Shade Guard? I think the answer is yes. The Ancient Roots play here is Daze on front, right? Yes. As much as I would like to pop the Herald, I can deal with it next turn with the Cosmic Bolt. Cheery Deathcap not having been in my hand here has been hurting me a little bit too. The draw order, I mean, I had to play some other cards in a different order. I feel like I didn't make any immediate mistakes, but let's think about this. Let's think about this. What is... Contagious saves this floor. You must Daze in front. This thing walks on you for sure. Pretty much no way around it, right? Okay. Loam Coat is going to go into Fungi here. Play Contagious. Clears pretty much everything. Now... It's never playing this Moonlit Glaive here, it's fine. Really would like to get this guy online. This floor easily pushes like 100. I mean, we'll lose most of Fungi here. But I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. It's a real tough call. Top floor, I think, is probably as cleared as it's going to be. Guy's taking like 170 a turn. What is the exact number here? 96 plus 85 is 181. Which does kill him in one go next turn. Yes. Stealth up here, I think, answers the mail better, right? Pushes bigger numbers. Yeah, goodbye Shade Guard. And I will play the Mushy Room middle here. This means if I draw Propagate, it pushes Snap. Yeah, alright, we did it. Okay. Guy walks up, passes away. Okay, fine. Alright, first order of business is to laser beam the guy in front, right? Actually, first order of business is play some shards, right? Okay. We will laser beam the guy in front here. This is actually terrifying because I do not have... I have drawn poorly enough that I do not have a consume card in hand, which is really bad, right? Really bad. So, with that in mind, how do I, in any world, address this threat? I think we can ascend the cursed thing off this floor, which helps a bit, right? I'm going to... I can push straight up 205 damage here. Or Fungi kills the man in front. This seems crazy. I need to think about this. I could also kill Lion's Mane, right? I kill Lion's Mane, which frees up space for Cheery Deathcap, which clears all 3 backliners. Which clears all 3 backliners. Is that correct? I think it is. We take a few hits here, but we're taking a lot less. Go to 37 hit points. It's not good. That's not good. Must play Cheery Deathcap here. You do get the Contagion play here, which does most of the work, in my opinion, right? Right, yeah, okay. So Fungi bops this front guy. This man is passing away to 150 damage from decay. Okay, so... I might have to restart this combat, I think. I think this has been too close. I don't think we beat Seraph right now. Maybe. Oh, man, maybe. This guy walks up and just bloody wallops me. I don't see how we beat him. Avowed Gladiator, man, he kills me, right? He 100% kills me. I don't think there's any way I push this. This 94 doesn't even push it in any meaningful way. Putting it in the front guy doesn't even do anything. Yeah. No, I think we're lost here. This man walks on me. Let's say I play this out, right? This man walks upstairs and hits me one. He gets 1 turn for free, which is 147 plus 85 for like 200 and something. He wallops me once. Am I alive? I think I can win this without restarts, maybe? Let me math this out. He's 473 minus 150, right? He will then take an additional 147 minus 85 next turn, which is 91 health remaining. So he hits me once on the Pyre. 1 time. Which will deal, to be clear, 22 damage to me. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Now, at this point, I cannot win the Titans like this, right? I pretty much think this is impossible. Right, I think you have to... How do I even deal with this? I don't know. This floor is even worse. Oh man, it's bad. At least I have a consume card and, I don't know, something. So, great. I can consume and sap the floor to 0, which is nice. I do have to ping out the Herald first. So, goodbye on that. I can laser beam the front dude, which I think is pretty efficient here. Great. And then it doesn't matter if I end in night or day, right? Great. So then you zap him. We Cheery Deathcap. And then we Contagious here. We have to play this now. This guy now walks upstairs. Wait a second. I might be able to get to Seraph. Wait. 469 minus 150. Great. Okay. Then he's going to take 147 minus 85. Okay, 87. So he hits me once for 7. I am alive. I am alive. I survived the combat. Now, I super lose Titans here. There is no physical way I can deal with Titans. I think I can improve this. There was a turn I dropped Cheery Deathcap because I thought it wasn't as important as other things. And I think that turn I made a mistake. And I should not... I win this combat, okay? We have survived this combat, but we have lost the Titans already. 8 health gives me 3 turns. It's physically impossible for me to do it, right? Just physically impossible. It is theoretically possible if I open draw the Starstruck and am able to daze Dominion right away. It is theoretically possible. Do I restart this combat and try again? I think we should. We're learning, so I'm going to restart this battle. Yes, I'm sure I want to restart this battle. I'll go quicker through this. I think I know the area, I know the point where I messed up. The fact that I had to kill my own, unit and all sorts of other stuff was a bad sign. We all knew that was a bad sign. We know we can do better here. Okay, so first order of business, we must daze the boss. It's important. Then we send a laser beam at him. Right. We send the laser beam at him. Great. Hit him with the Celestial Storm, but we'll go ahead and Mushroom Cloud first. We're pushing big numbers here. These are all very important big numbers to push. Great. Then we ascend the man upstairs instead of shooting him. I was keeping him there as a bait, so that's almost certainly not correct. Fine. Our goal is now figure out a way to save our lad. And I don't think that exists. So the problem also is that Cheery Deathcap does nothing here. So that's a bummer. True. Let's give him the Moonlit Glaive at least. This etch does nothing. I can daze something. Which, again, this doesn't help. It just kills Puffball. So, I think Puffball is dead to us. Basically. Cool. Womp womp, no summon trigger, I know. Alright, it's unfortunate. This floor is terrifying. This was a spicy one. Okay. We do get Mushy Room, which I appreciate. I do not have the physical ability to... Yeah, okay. I don't answer this very well. We're going to click Glittering Draught here. I will go into New Full Moon so I can daze the boss. Relevant. I must click Cheery Deathcap. Now, it does nothing on middle, unfortunately, but we will play it downstairs. I will double stack the stealth upstairs now. Okay. Alright, so it's acceptable, but not great. He leaves the floor at least, which I'll take. We have... Okay, we draw a 190 Celestial Storm, which is pretty huge here. I can then get the Ritual Tome in. I can get the Grow Room in. Now this is like... We need to be playing Cheery Deathcap every turn, champ. Like, play it smarter. Play it smarter. Grow Room is very important. It's pretty critical to survival. Do you drop the days for it? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Alright, fair enough. Cheery Deathcap, doing work. Alright. Another terrible floor exists. Now, I can, however, kill this one with a combo of Starstruck and Gravity. So that's nice. I can click Cover of Night upstairs, that's fine. I think the daze here is probably on... Wait, oh gosh, it's going crazy. I made it go crazy. How did I do that? Oh, I can almost rape throw it. Look at that. There's this exact mouse spot where I can make it spam. That's crazy. All right, so I think we have to click Contagious upstairs. I don't want to click it first because I also have the benefit of Ancient Roots. So, you know, it's already free. Fair enough. This pushes Sap. I think we can afford to get away with it. So I'm going to shoot... Oh no, Titan Skin 5. I have to ascend it first. I think ascending it off the floor is the correct play either way. So we'll send him so that I can Cheery Deathcap, right? I'm then going to Contagious upstairs, which is great. I'm then going to Cover of Night upstairs, which is also great. I should put down some Conduit, and then we will Cover of Night again after I Starstruck something. Which I guess will be the boss. Sure. Then we go Super Stealth mode. Okay. I think we've found a way to clean this up much better. I'll have to ping out the Herald, but as long as I'm able to Cheery Deathcap into the Purified Souls, I think we have it. We're shooting... Wait, I'm going to shoot the cursed big guy first. Then I'm shooting the Herald. Actually, the Herald doesn't actually matter, amazingly, so that's cool. That's cool. I drew in a Contagious. That's a ridiculously crazy play that I wasn't expecting. But, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. Still going to shoot here upstairs. It's good to do it anyway. Double Contagious. Man, I feel good about that. 14 does 42. I could Contagious into the boss floor. There's really no reason to do it, right? We should actually just boost our own floor. I feel like we are in control and we're going to end this fight in a lot higher health right now. So a lot of this is just me figuring out how to play into this combat. Cool. Yeah, we ascend. Now is the turn for Grow Room, by the way. We're playing it. Then I'm going to click Cover of Night here. No, I'm not. Order matters. Moon Ritual needs to come first, so I need a Starstruck opener here. I think we do daze this middle guy, right? Yes. Now I can Moon Ritual into Fungi, who's the only one who doesn't have Conduit on his board. Then I can click Cover of Night. Very cool. Now, I get a Descend now, which don't think really matters. I'm going to play Cheery Deathcap middle, put some more numbers in, and then I'm actually going to... Am I going to drop the Bastion off this turn? I could just send him away. That's fair. Yeah, I'll get rid of him. It's fine. This guy's dazed, so he's not going to do much. He doesn't threaten me. He walks up with one and dies. Sure. Okay. Mid-floor is the scary floor. I need to draw a killer here. Yes. Ascend the killer off the floor, and we'll zap him. Okay, good. Great. I now get Cheery Deathcap into middle, which is super important. Great. I will go to Night. Yes, because I'm killing all the scary things here. I think I probably get more value by playing the Contagious into mid-floor here. I think, right? It's just more decay. I get a Cosmic Bolt, which is nice. I could, however, just put Moonlit Glaive down. Although, oh, I can't laser beam the guy out downstairs, right? Doesn't matter anyway, really. Alright. Cool. We clear everything. The healer walks up, but I also don't care about the healer. Okay, I think we leave this combat at 79 health and feel much better about the state of everything that we're doing. Okay, we daze the man in the back. 100%. It's actually a very bad turn for us, now that I'm looking at it. This guy actually probably walks on us. Never mind. He does not hit me now that I've rolled numbers like this, which is fun. End in night. Okay, fine. Yeah, he walks up, dazed, and dies. Yeah, we end at 79. Look at this. Unreal. Okay, yeah, so this is just way better. There's really nothing too fancy about this. We just crush this combat right now. Cool. It's fun. Alright, so there was a way of getting through this without taking any damage. I just had to hold on to Cheery Deathcap and prioritize him over all other options. So that makes a lot of sense. This is important. This is all important. I thought I had the ability to push these waves otherwise. Turned out I didn't. And when I redrew Cheery Deathcap, I was behind, so I had to kill Lion's Mane to fit him on the floor. So, yeah, I think this is superior, and we're okay with it. There was a restart. It's fine. We're learning. Alright, let's go fight the Titans. I'll still take a win. You know, this is fine. I've played literally 3 runs at this Covenant 11 equivalent difficulty. We'll give it a moment. We'll let it happen. Alright. God, this is like a 2-hour episode, though. This is exactly the thing I need to stop letting happen. It prevents me from recording as many episodes as I want to record, because how in the universe am I able to do that? 2-hour episodes are simply too long. It kills my voice. Alright. Where are we at? First things first, I daze something. The daze will probably be on Dominion. I kind of want him to give me Pyre lights, right? Kind of. I daze Savagery instead. I'm gonna daze Savagery, it's fine. I will ascend the lad upstairs. I will then Cheery Deathcap middle. Sure. Okay, fair enough. I play Contagious upstairs, which gives me a Fungi, which lets me Laser Bolt, which is cool. Free Real Estate Laser Bolt. Get some more consumed out here. Great. I will play that Savagery play. You know, the fact that I top decked the Daze card is actually hilarious. I could have maybe won with only 9 life. Let's watch this. Watch if I can actually win with taking no Pyre damage, or like less than 9. If I walk out of this with, I think it was 8. If I take less than 8 Pyre health here, then I did not need to do anything. Okay, first things first, play a card up top that is good. Yes, Moonlit Glaive is a good play. I would like to Loam Coat. Right, we go into daytime. He's already dazed on middle. It's time to daze Dominion. I will play the Pyrelight, which is an incant. It's very cool. I will then Cover of Night, because this is how we get into the night. Important. I then must play Cheery Deathcap. Fantastic. He did great work. Okay. Good. Great. This next turn is super important. We are going to move him forward here. Give him the puffball action. We do not have a Daze card upstairs, which, I'll be clear with you, sucks. That is not great, in my opinion. I will play Grow Room here. I think it's good to do. We do play Cheery Deathcap downstairs, which kills the Chosen Assassin, which is great. I do play Cover of Night, but I will Daze first, which I think will just be on minion here. I'm gradually working through his spell shield so I can laser beam him. Then I play Cover of Night. After, remember, Moon Ritual first. Cover of Night. Mushy Room, middle. Play the Curse of Entropy. It was a terrible turn. We didn't draw any decay cards. Awful. No good, very bad. Okay. I do have a Stardust Invocation, which is nice. I could Celestial Storm. I have no great options here. There's pretty much no chance for Entropy on this floor, but that's fine. I also think we are super duper dazing Savagery here, so let's do it. Great. I then Laser Beam. Great. Happy to Laser Beam. I'm going to go ahead and put Cheery Deathcap here, which is good. I will go into Night Mode. Incredible. I will play both Curses of Entropy. I will save Stardust Invocation here. Fair enough. Okay. Ritual Tome is indeed the pickup, I think. Cool. Lay out the curse. Cheery Deathcap. I need to daze somebody. I guess we'll daze Savagery here. It doesn't really matter. Great. Playing this curse out for sure. Going into night mode. Absolutely. Put it in front so we get some conduit stacking there. Everyone now has conduit. Cheery Deathcap must be played. Fair enough. Okay. Believe it or not, I actually think I could have gotten away with taking only 3 Pyre damage. Obscene. Anyway, here's Stardust Invocation. Yeah, we drew into Contagious. Stupid. It is really, really stupid. I will be ending in daytime mode because I forgot that that card phases, so I should have clicked Starstruck first. So that's a misplay, but that's okay. We'll daze. Who gets the daze? Dominion gets the daze here. Great. I then drop Rot on him. We hit him with the double Contagious here, which is huge. My guy is currently now passing away very rapidly. We will drop Cheery Deathcap downstairs here, I think, because it starts the numbers on the deformed duo. I then ascend the healer. No, yes, we ascend the healer because then it runs upstairs and just sort of dies. Incredible. Great work. Now, I must go into day mode. We will daze Dominion upstairs. Finally got rid of his last spell shield, which is exciting. We are doing great work on middle here. Good job. Is this guy actually walking on me? What the heck is this? What the heck? I have so much sap. Oh. I don't have Moonlit Glaive Plate. We figured it out. Problems have been solved. Okay. I was like, what's going on? Put some sap middle. I then can take both of these curses now. Okay, great. Cool. We're doing all right. We're pushing the floor. Now, top should be cleared. It sure is. This guy's dying to everything else. We need to daze... We need to daze savagery here. Done. Good. I will play Contagious on the floor where it most matters. Wish I could propagate Dazed, but I can't. I guess I could propagate on your lad on middle. We're going to click Cheery Deathcap downstairs, and there's no real way you can stop me. Top floor doesn't need this help. Put this into the boss. I will click the Cover of Night now, however. That's great. It ends us in night mode, which is good. I've taken 3 damage so far, and we are in control. That is... Excuse you. Extremely rude. What is this? 60 health, 2 stealth, Chosen Herald. Get off my train, you absolute goober. Oh no, we hate that. Everyone hated that. We're going to Daze Dominion here. I'm actually pushing numbers to him now. We're clearing upstairs. Wait, how do I kill him? Okay, wait, we're drawing Cosmic Bolt. It's fair. It's fine. We've solved it. I'll be honest with you. I think the most important thing I can play right now is a Moonlit Glaive, so I'm going to do that, actually. Then I shall Cheery Deathcap on a floor that I can actually hurt, I guess. Boo Hiss. Staff Boo Hiss. And then I guess I'm going to Contagious Middle because... Oh no, I've drawn the Cosmic Bolt. Wait, no. No, Verdant Cycle. No, Chosen Herald. I'm about to be absolutely sent to the Shadow Realm. I need to win this combat. Oh no. Wait, it's illegal. It's illegal. Wait, I drew it again. It's actually fine. Okay. It's actually fine. We've done it. Monster Train. Okay, actually, I need a Cosmic Bolt upstairs so I don't lose. Hold. Hold. First things first, let's daze, I guess, the boss. Savagery, get dazed. There you go. Wait. Wait for it. I need to kill this front guy. We have the tools. Hold up. I have it. Wait for it. I descend the Herald. Send him to hell. Aha! We've done it. Then I can Cheery Deathcap this floor. Right. We're getting there. Amazing. Good. Great. Excellent. I then Daze Dominion, who's definitely gonna die eventually. 100% gonna die eventually. Here we can Cheery Deathcap downstairs. Look, my man with dualism takes out the Chosen Supplicant. I have lost, like, any sense of self right now. I'm experiencing an ennui or something crazy. I've gone mad with power. Oh no, I've drawn a curse. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna play it, unfortunately. Alright, great. We're doing it. This guy, I guess, is gonna hit me? No, he actually passes away. I can hit him with a laser beam. Get absolutely blasted, you goober. And then Savagery doesn't hurt me because I'm on the floor. So we can daze upstairs. Which does mean I can laser beam Savagery, right? Which is kind of cool. This guy is actually already dead. Laser beam Savagery real quick. Play a curse card. Fine. I don't need my spells. Whatever. Here's some stealth, I guess. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Cheery Deathcap. Hero of our time. There's nothing upstairs to push. Alright, great. Amazing. I've currently taken 3 damage. I didn't need to restart the combat. I'm actually cracked. 2 days upstairs. Let's daze the man downstairs. Great work. I can do 95 damage and ascend. which, you know what, doesn't actually do that much to help me out here. Mid floor's basically dead, sure. Might as well stab this guy, I guess. Hit him with the contagious, sure, why not? I'll stab the other guy. Still doesn't really matter, so fair enough. We're in extreme control. It's just going to take a million turns because I have disabled his ability to hit me. Yep, that's just Monster Train, buddy. I'm going to daze Dominion here. Great. Play a curse out. Here, have some dualism Cheery Deathcap. Then I'm just going to send this guy upstairs to the Shadow Realm real fast. It seems reasonable if I'm being clear with you. Sure. Great. My Entropy's taking 1,500 damage a turn. I think he's dead. I think we've done it, everyone. Hold. Cosmic Bolt. Wait. Okay, so I do need to daze something here. I think he's on my floor, so I can just daze upstairs. Great. Cosmic Bolt the boss. We're doing it. We are doing it. Go into night mode. Amazing. And then I actually do think I can just, again, I could descend that guy, can't I? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Sure, let's send him away. It's fine. Whatever. Oh no, the decay. It's been offset. How could you? What have I done? I'm a fool or something. Now we daze Savagery. Great. We go to night mode. I continue hitting Contagious on mid-floor here because there's no reason not to. Then we cover of night upstairs because we can. Sure. Great. I know what they're thinking. They're thinking, oh no, you're not clearing the floor. What are you doing? What will happen? Hey, wait, we're doing it. We've figured it out. We've cracked the code. It's like I know what I'm doing or something. We just blast this floor, right? True. True enough. We get this next turn on wave 18. This is a terrifying combat. And look, I didn't need to reset on Seraph. I didn't need to do it. Hit him with the laser beam and send him to hell. I did it with 3 damage taken. I could have probably taken even less. I opted to take that 3 very intentionally because I thought it would prepare me for later turns. I didn't need to give up my badge at all. I should have just trusted. Jeebus. 2 hours into this episode, my throat is on fire. Alright, Underlegion level 9. We have Dig Deep. Spawn 1. For every 10 cards in your deck, spawn 1 more. I accidentally thought this was the other card that spawns based on the number of consume cards you played when I got it from a large mystery box. The arts look very similar. You've got like a skeleton and some mushrooms, right? So I was like, yeah, absolutely. And it turns out that no, they're different cards actually. Oh, we max out Underlegion, Mitosis Cap. This is a fun card that I think is actually usually kind of bad, but kind of has its moments. It says 15 health, 0 ember. Celebrate. Gain a permanent copy of this unit. Cannot be equipped to champion or cardless units. I got this once in a large mystery box, which is kind of interesting. And I played it, and it made a copy of a Moon Guard that I had, which was actually great for my run. I think this card is pretty niche. It's not very common that you want a ton of copies of units, especially units that are surviving the combat. But I do think there exist moments where it's good. So, cool. great, right? This is fine, I think. I think if it costed more or whatever, it would be kind of bad, but the fact that it's free makes it a little bit compelling. So, hell yeah, all right, sure. Luna Coven, we get the Coven Spike, apply 3x Conduit. Great, we knew that was coming eventually. Seer Orb, when applying spell weakness, apply one more. There's only two cards that do this, right? Hexcalation is one of them, and then the other one is Silent Sentinel's ability. Has interesting crossover with Stygian, at least. I don't know. I feel like there's not enough cards that say spell weakness in Luna to really benefit from this, but interesting. Fair enough. Sure. All right, where are we at? I mastered some things. Great news. We're definitely that's a new combo that gets a crown. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I guess we've randomed into the Bolete version of this one, so now we have the Lion's Mane version of it. Cool, fair enough. All right, we'll go to the run summary. No stamp. Feel a little bad about it. I should have trusted. Should have trusted that I would draw it fast enough, and I would have had it, but alas. So, fair enough. I will say, Cheery Deathcap, to be clear, just straight up better than Puffball, right? Straight up. 14 is a huge threshold. This hits 42 damage, which clears supplicants and all sorts of stuff. Like, really great. This guy is cracked. Cheery Deathcap, better than Puffball? More likely than you think. The advantage of Puffball is you see him on turn 1, but man, you see both the Endless and the Dualism upgrades here on Deathcap, and this guy claps. Really mission critical to my run, by the way. Very glad I took random Cosmic Bolt for the record. Starstruck continues to be a clutch spell. Very clutch, in fact. In a lot of ways, it's kind of like -1 holdover tiresome climb. Basically, I've just paid more money for it because I paid for the double stack in order to get days 2. But I think generally speaking, it's good, right? It's good. Very pleased with how that performed. Shade Guard did great when I could get him on the floor. Very helpful to do it. I definitely could have won. Can't believe I could have won Titans on 3 health, on 4 health specifically. I took 3 damage. I could have actually taken less. It was possible, but I opted to do a different days sequence in order to keep Puffball alive longer, which helped a little bit in those early turns before I had stabilized. So the hard part is I eventually have to play all these cards, right? So, and they're not something I can play very quickly. Cover of Night with Grow Room was pretty clutch. Turns out any matter of stealth plus grow room is pretty good, though we did learn that stealth ticks down before grow room procs. That's very important. It means 1 stealth is not enough. 2 stealth, however, is. So something to keep in mind for your own games. That's not something I knew. Moral Mistress did well enough, I think. She was good. I think this line is pretty flimsy, I think. The all-in etch line is pretty flimsy because it pretty much relies on seeing refreshing consume cards. Like, I didn't see Unearthed Remains, right? Or Unearthed Treasure, I think. So with no Unearthed Treasure, if I had not seen this Contagious, I think we lose, right? I think we would lose. I would not have enough consume cards to perpetuate the cycle. So, genuinely speaking, I think these cards are a little too important to this style of run. It's very brittle. If you miss these, you're done skis. So, I actually don't like this line. Should have done something different, but I wanted to try it. This is not a run I think I would do very often, in fact. This is a run I think I would do extremely infrequently. Probably would have been better just playing into the Luna run, right? You could have just had, what? Shade Guard, tanking for some Selene Acolytes, right? Just cruise. Seems like that would be pretty good. So, fair enough. Anyway, not much else to say. I'm at 2 hours. I don't have anything to say here. We'll go to the outpost. No lore? Oh my gosh, no lore. All right, well, I will let you all go there. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this. If you made it this far, I'm going to give you a code word from that run. If you use the code word in your comment on the video, I'll know you actually watched the whole thing. So I will say our code word today is if you use, what is it going to be? I would ask for your opinions, but I'm going to tell you, okay, here you go. If you have Cheery Deathcap anywhere in your comment, yeah, this guy is the hero of our time for this particular episode. You have Cheery Deathcap anywhere in your comment, I'll know you read it to the end, or you got lucky. Anyway, I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And woof, stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.